All right, what up, homeboys and homegirls? It is Coach Jakes back with another chemistry video to help make your chemistry life easier. All right, in this video, we're still dealing with gas laws. If you've seen any problems in gas laws, you've seen this word or term STP. All right, STP stands for standard temperature and pressure, and it's something you need to know because it's actually giving you information that you don't have to go and look up. Well, that you don't have to look up in the word problem, but you have to either look it up on your formula chart or the board if your teacher provides that. So what is STP? Standard temperature and pressure is just a way for us as scientists across the world to do our gas experimentation and make sure that all our results are similar because they're performed in similar conditions. All right, like if it's cold in one place and hot in another place and they do the same exact experiment, they're going to get different results because gases behave or act differently in different temperatures at different pressures, depending on elevation. So you need a standard temperature and pressure so you have a baseline in terms of how to judge how a gas behaves in experiments. All right, so when you see STP, standard temperature and pressure, it's giving you information. It's telling you what you need to know. The temperature at STP is 0 degrees Celsius, which is also the same as 273.15. We know that because in order to convert Celsius to Kelvin, we add 273.15 to the Celsius temperature. All right, so that's pretty straightforward. So if you see STP, just use that right there, okay? Now, pressure is a little bit different because there are multiple ways we measure pressure. We're dealing with gas laws. All right, so one unit is ATM, which is atmospheres. All right, another unit is torr. You have millimeters of mercury. Millimeters is like distance. Mercury is Hg on the periodic table. All right, you have kilopascals and you have pascals. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ways we measure pressure, but they all have a number for each of them that makes them equal to each other. All right, so one atmosphere is the same as 760 torr. These are equal. This is 760 torr is the same as 760 millimeters of mercury, which means it's also the same as one ATM, one atmosphere. So those are equal. All right. The 101.325 kPa, that's kilopascals. All right. Those are also equal to the three above. And the 101,325 pascals is also equal to these above. So when you're dealing with a problem that has STP, all right, then you want to know you have 5 options of pressures that you can use with 5 different numbers, but they're all equivalent to each other. They're just measured in different ways. It's kind of like saying $1 is equal to 100 pennies, which is equal to 20 nickels, which is equal to 10 dimes, which is equal to 2 50-cent pieces. All right. So they're all equal in value. They just are represented with different units, which means they're going to have a different number, a different quantity. No, it's the same quantity, but a different number that represents that value. All right, does that make sense? All right, so then if I'm doing a problem and it gives me STP, right, how do I know which pressure to use? All right, what you're gonna do is match the pressure unit in the problem. So if it says that you're at a pressure of 520 torr, right, then you're not going to use one ATM. You're going to use 760 torr for your, if it says STP, because you want your units to match. And if it doesn't give you a unit, right, if it doesn't give you another pressure, always use one ATM because it's easier to multiply and divide by 1. All right, so that is STP, standard temperature and pressure. Your temperature is 0 degrees Celsius, which is the same as 273.15 K. All right, your pressures, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different units you can choose from. They are all the same. They're all equal to each other. You just need to match the pressure that's in the problem. All right, make sure you like and follow. I ain't good at this, but like and follow and all that good stuff. Y'all know what to do because y'all TikTok savvy, YouTube savvy, all that stuff. All right, peace.